So we'll have kind of a two-pronged attack for this episode. One, we really need to solve, my gosh, we really need to solve the congestion at this airport over here because of what you just saw. And that's the first kind of prong of the attack. And I was thinking where we could put the airport that is like both central and kind of out of the way of towns and stuff. And then it hit me all of a sudden. Does that sound familiar? We have a central hub here, which is out of the way. So where could we put another airport that's central and out of the way? Well, what about the literally other cargo yard we have? Yeah, we literally have a second cargo central yard kind of thing, and I think it would be perfect. I mean, it's what we're looking for. It's not really in the way. It's kind of, I mean, if the planes come here, they're going to be pretty efficient because they're like connected directly into the yard. The only thing is where to put it, and I think if we find our, oh my gosh, we have a lot of airports. If we find an airport, I think we'd probably want it to go this way, question mark, because the planes, we don't want them facing this way, for instance, because the planes will fly directly over the towns and cause a bunch of emissions. So ideally we can place it like this or something like that, and then hopefully we have room from the train tracks. The train tracks might need to do a tiny little detour kind of up a little bit. But I think overall this is a pretty good plan, and then we can just bulldoze this road. It's just fish, not a huge deal. So that's the first prong of the attack. I think we make a relief airport. And then the second prong is we can start connecting in some more of these islands and stuff. Like Leighton, I think. So I like to treat these islands as like totally separate countries, potentially, right? Because even though, especially like this, something here, even though there's not a great amount of water here, I mean, there's just no reason for Transport Fever to like generate an ocean of water. Like, we're playing on the biggest map size, right? And there's just, it wouldn't make sense to make like a literal ocean. So even though this is like relatively close on the map gen, I like pretending just it fits the vibe to treat this as like an ocean away, and some of these other islands too, like this. I like just to pretend that this is like hours long flight or like days long of a ship travel or something like that, just because it fits the playthrough, I think. So, and I think this might actually be connected over here to the mainland, but dude, I don't know, like that's not, I don't know, I mean, I remember originally I was planning to make a train come through here and just kind of connect, but again, it technically is connected, but it just doesn't really fit the spirit of the playthrough to make this all trains and stuff. I think I kind of would rather do an airport here, and again, just pretend that there's like a massive ocean in between all these islands and stuff. I just think it works for the playthrough. So that's kind of the second prong of the attack. We make an airport, step one. Step two, we start connecting in some of the other islands. And apologies in advance if you guys do hear any cat noises. Usually my cats are asleep when I record these, but one of my cats, I have an orange one, he's awake and he's kind of walking around at my feet right now, which is endearing, but I don't think I've ever shown any pictures of my pets, so I'll throw some up when I edit this in post. But yeah, just in advance, if you guys hear cat noises, that is that's the reason. And actually, before we literally go and place down the building, I thought about making a passenger runway here, but honestly, I don't think it makes sense. Like, if we had planned it out originally, it would be like way more central. But at this point, we already have this super big station. It's connected in pretty efficiently, and honestly, I don't think the passenger terminal is really overflowing. We just have one plane on a lot of these lines, and the one plane seems to be doing just fine. So yeah, we have one plane on all the passenger lines. I really don't think we need another passenger plane airport. It's just the cargo planes that need a little bit of help. So I think we're going to do two runway tactic that are both the cargo. Sorry, I'm just zooming in here so that we can probably, can these cars go around in the interim? I think they'll have to go around in the interim. Come on, guys. Sorry. Yeah, they're not going to be the happiest about that. But I think they will be able to go the long way around. until we get it fixed, which is fine. I don't think we have $1.5 million. Sorry, $billion with a B. No, not used to it. But yeah, let's go ahead and do no hangar, 3 terminals. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's good, I think. We'll probably want to bulldoze the buildings. So honestly, let's just do 1 terminal and then we can bulldoze it. And then which way do we want them landing? I was picturing them landing this way for some reason and taking off this way. I mean, I don't know if it makes that big a difference really, but that's how I had it in my head. You know what, it really doesn't matter too much. We can always bulldoze it and change it later, but I was envisioning the other way for some reason. Like this. And my cat just ate a spider. Honestly, you guys know like mounts, like video games where you have like companions, pets, mounts or something, and they like protect you in battles and stuff. That feels like what just happened. He just protected me from a spider, which I'm not complaining about at all. And how do we want this aligned? I guess that's pretty good. Do we have room? Maybe we start with this way facing one. And just so we can make sure we have room. And honestly, we can bulldoze the train tracks a little bit later, so I'm not too worried about it. Ideally, we would put it like right here, actually. So we should probably just bulldoze this now. Think I see... yeah, I don't think I see any trains come in, so let's just do this. And then maybe this road will probably have to get rearranged as well. And yeah, we're gonna... just a nice big gradual kind of thing. And then yeah, I mean, we can just take out all this, rebuild all that. And honestly, we're at the point in the playthrough where we've done like the majority of stuff that I wanted to do when I set out to make this series, which is pretty crazy. So now at this point it's just about having fun, I guess, really. That should have been one of the points all along, and it was, but yeah, no, it just hits different now that we're like officially billionaires. Pretty cool. So let's do this real quick. Don't want it electrified, we do want it high speed. Oops. Oh, I forgot the speed limit is like super long now. Okay. Can we just not dig into the ground, maybe? Cool. I don't know why that dug in the ground so much by default, but that looks good to me. And can we just do... what if we just connect... no, can we... like how wide of a berth can we go? 300? Okay. Again, why is it digging into the ground so much by default? Okay, that looks perfect. So we don't have any speed limit reductions there. We might get one here. No, cool. Alright, great. So what has the least ground adjustments? Like something like that, probably? Or do we want it slightly raised? I guess the slightly raised one is fine. And cool, so we give ourselves a little bit of breathing room. Looks kinda wonky, but is what it is. And so how much did that give us? That gave us not much. I guess we really didn't need to keep the 300 speed limit that bad, but oh no, I mean that actually gave us a fair bit to work with. We should be fine with this. And I think, do we want this like aligned? How do we want this? I guess we could just do something like this. No, I kind of like it like this because then they won't fly over Saint Mary. maybe something like... Yeah, maybe... I just gotta place it, I think. Just place it. And then... Let's do another one for the other side. And then we're gonna have plenty of capacity with 3 cargo airport runways. I think we should be chilling. Trying to be super precise with this. It's difficult to move the mouse in such small increments. Let's see, how do we do? Pretty dang good, actually. Not 100% perfect, but works for me. Cool. And so now we can... What do we want to connect this through? The trains are ripping through, no problem. There's our express train. Nice. It's our airport shuttle. And, okay, so do we want... how do we want this? I feel like we want the main building on this side for both of them. And... yeah, we really don't need those ones over there. And then, of course, these are different airports. So something like this. Yeah, I mean, that's probably fine, right? Maybe we could do a hangar on this one just to be fancy. Is that like super out of the way? Would hangars be more centrally like located? I don't know, is that's out of place, right? I don't know. Alright, whatever, we're sticking with that, and then I guess that means we'll go this way around the airport? Or no, we're actually going to need to go both ways, because both of these need truck terminals. So let's get on it, I suppose. And we could do a little connecty-do like that. And I guess while we're at it, we could just do the other side. And so I don't think it needs to be anything fancy. Like, I don't really think we need a bridge or anything. Something like that is probably fine. And then let's just put a couple signals. Something like this and something like that. So that the trains stop, and then some waypoints. Let's put them like back a little bit so that the trains actually have time to honk their horn. I don't even know if that's enough time to honk the horn and people to notice, really, but it's good enough. And so let's just connect in this road so that the people that were using it before can continue to use it. And something like that's probably fine. Whoa. What is that design? Okay. Maybe if we want to, make this a bigger 4-lane road eventually, let's leave ourselves a little bit of room there, and then we can... It should be enough to upgrade if we really want to. I don't really want to right now. It's a little bit choppy right there, but oh well. And I think that's people are using this alleyway again, which is good. Except all our trucks are probably off in the middle of nowhere. Way over here. But is what it is. And let's do... I think we can just... Do we want another crossing right here? Maybe instead of another crossing, we could do like a... Is this silly to do this? Would there be roads right next to the landing field things? I feel like there would not be. So maybe they do just go all the way around? But that feels silly. I mean, maybe it is worth a tunnel. I mean, yeah, maybe it is worth a tunnel here. Sure, sure. See, look, all of these default to keep. Bus lane, keep, train track, keep, player ownership, keep. Why is it whenever I go to build a train track that it defaults to yes? That is the silliest thing ever. Maybe it's an option in the settings menu somewhere that I'm just blind to? I don't know. Something like this. Why didn't we do a tunnel on the other side, you ask? It's a good question. I really don't have a good answer for you. I didn't want to do more than one crossing. And don't think about it too hard would be my answer. If I was planning ahead, maybe I would have done 2 tunnels, but alas, I was not planning ahead that well. Let's do... Are these... I do like these funky tram truck stations. Oh yeah. That is a view. Okay. Can we align, please, mister? Thank you. Yeah, that's probably fine. So that should be connected in, and then let's just do the same thing over here. Maybe this one's like a single lane because it's so close. Nah, let's do double lane on both. And something like that. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to be nothing too crazy. And let's just do a couple. Dude, setting up airports are easy. This is nice. Let's do what's that color? Sure. Cargo truck, east cargo yard, to airport 1. And let's see, which lanes are empty? 7 is pretty empty. Actually, 6 was also empty, so the next guy could possibly go to 6 as well. Something like this. And then new line. Yeah, I think airports are definitely easier than train tracks to set up. Because train tracks, you need to build all the infrastructure. Planes just don't need infrastructure beyond the airport. And that should be, which is part of the reason why I think they're so prevalent after World War II, because they're already like Allies and Axis. They built a bunch of airfields across the world to support their air campaigns. And then we just had a bunch of airfields after World War II, and we were like, what should we do with them? Why don't we use passenger planes? It was part of the reason, I think. Was it seaplanes? Like big passenger seaplanes were a thing before World War II in the 30s. You get these like giant flying boats. If you've never looked up what a flying boat is, do me a favor and just look it up, because they are cool. I think 30s had some of the coolest like concepts and designs. They had zeppelins flying around. Can you imagine zeppelins? If you've never looked up a zeppelin either, flying boats and zeppelins, those are 2 of the like coolest vehicles that stop being made. Whenever I look at a flying boat or a zeppelin, even now I think, wow, that thing looks futuristic. It's almost 100 years old. Zeppelins were the size of like skyscrapers of today. It's crazy. You see them flying around? So cool. Part of me wishes, actually not part of me, I wish that Zeppelins were still a thing for sure. Zeppelins are cool. But alas, they were very prone to weather, and people died on them, which is not ideal. We actually had, did you guys know the US Navy had flying aircraft carriers? I think it was the 20s, but it might have been the 30s, but we had, I think, 2 or 3 flying airships. They didn't carry a lot. They carried like, I think it was like 2 or 3 scout like propeller planes. But man, I gotta remember to put pictures of this up in post. But they had airships that they just dangle a hook down, and then the scout planes would come and like attach to the hook, and then they'd be reeled up onto the airship by the crew inside. Really cool. And unfortunately we don't have them anymore because one of the 2 or one of the 3 went down in a storm and everyone died. So yeah, unfortunately Zeppelins are prone to well, weather, which isn't great, but man, they would have been cool if they were still a thing. So oh well, someone out there start a company, bring back Zeppelins. That would be a cool vanity project. But anywho, what should we use? You know, it doesn't really make sense to use a Peterbilt because it's such a short distance, but it carries all. And that's good enough for me. So let's set him to airport 1. Let's put 1 to airport 2. And I think we should be just about good to connect in some other airports now. Maybe what's the color we don't use? I mean, we really don't use... Yeah, we don't use pink or purple that much. So maybe... why not? Let's do pink and purple. I don't think I've ever really used the pink. I don't think I've ever really used pink in general. It's kind of weird. But okay, so now where to build these two? So I think the most low-hanging fruit is just to... Maybe we change Thaxted? Like we just change one of these over to the middle one. And I like the sense of distance. And this seems like a short little hop right here, when if we put it to the other side of the map, it'll really seem like a long haul flight kind of thing. And yeah, we'll make more money because it's a longer distance, but that's not really why I'm doing it. I'm doing it more for the vibes, and the vibes of planes going a long distance is cool. So let's do Horncastle instead of Horncastle. We're doing Wadebridge. So now we're going from there all the way. Yes, that's what I want. Perfect. Nice. So that'll immediately relieve congestion, and it'll look cooler. So basically, win-win. Whoops. Oh, okay. Over here, let's do... Oh, man, that's fine. And for color, should we do pink? What colors do we not have? Do we have blue? I feel like we do have a blue. We have this color blue? Sure, let's do that blue. And then we'll build another one. So that relieved, I think, what was it, 5 planes on the axis line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 planes. Sweet. We still have... Look at all the cargo here. Oh, yeah. Delivery trucks. I know I said I like to go in 5s, but don't think we need 10. 5 is just a little bit too few. So we have Burton, we have Aerith, we have Ludgershall. I mean, hopefully that's fine. If that's too many, then yeah, we're gonna have problems. But hopefully that's not too many. Oh, dude, our beautiful... Looks so good. I think this is probably where we switch the train out, so he's probably just barely losing money. But I mean, he's so cool and we have the money to spare. Again, like I always say, make money with cargo so that we can lose money with trains. With passengers, I mean. Make money with cargo to lose money with passengers. And oh my goodness gracious. Oh, so this is like... Oh yeah, we actually have a route here that's... Whoa. This building just collapsed? Oh, it got made into a new one. Okay, great. But, wow, we probably need another... Wow, we have 5 passenger trains on here, and we have... How much room does this guy have? 63. Okay, so he'll pick up 200-ish people, which isn't enough. We might need another one. But if we had another one, I don't think we're going to lose a lot of money if we had another one. So, sorry, Horncastle, I guess. You guys will just have to wait. Sorry. But, oh, dude, what is this road? Cool. And what are we doing? Let's do... yeah, maybe it's time to build one here. Yeah, maybe it's time to build one here. Yeah. Let's do it. So, again, I think I'm just going to do a big one here. We have a lot of... Maybe we could build these regional airports over yonder at Dover. But especially for Leighton, there's so many goods and stuff. I think it warrants a big one. Unless we want to do kind of a similar thing over here, where we have ships. By the way, is this making... Wow. Look at that graph. 0, 0, 0, 0, 10 million, 0, 0, 10 million. That's crazy. And, oh, we do. We have 2 ships here. Interesting. This guy has... Huh. Okay. They're like back to back, but whatever. And so yeah, I think we could probably build a big airport, but there's enough stuff to where we'll probably want to think about cargo port. And if we do a cargo port, where would we... We could build... I mean, honestly, we might just want to put it like right here, and then we could just truck it in. We could also put it over here. Maybe we put it over here where there's already like trucks or something. Then that's a long drive. This is also a long drive. I don't know. Let's think about it later. Let's just put down the airport for now. And you know what? Now that I think about it, we're probably going to want 2 airports here because Layton isn't connected at all. So that probably means... And actually, we don't want an airport going this way because it'll fly over St. Mary. Even though we're picturing these as like vastly far apart in the game, the sim will probably get emissions if they go straight over, so we're probably going to want them like this way. And yeah, these guys don't have passenger trains coming to them, so I think we will want like a cargo and a passenger. And honestly, there's so many cargo hubs here that's going to take a while to populate fully. Maybe we just start small with Dover. Yeah, I like this. Let's do a regional airport here. And then okay, 2 asphalt runways. Oh, these ones come... Oh. Dope, maybe I shouldn't have clicked that. Oh no, I first... No, okay, it didn't crash. Phew. Whoa. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know we could make this. That's kind of cool. Asphalt airstrip, small airfield plus asphalt. Dude, I haven't looked at any of these. There's a lot here. Regional. I mean, this one would be cool. Oh. I mean, we could theoretically do that. I wonder if we can configure this. That's just passenger. Hey, we can. It's kind of in a really bad place to connect into the rest of the... like, we can't connect in this anywhere, but this is cool. I like to use this if we can, but it seems like these taking off and going towards each other actually would be a conflict of interest. But I'm not a plane expert, and maybe we use this one just for fun, just for some variety. I kind of like variety, so let's do it. I like how they raised the sand here. It'll be really hard to keep this sand constantly raised with the ocean right next door, but sure. Alright, let's do this one. And then I am going to configure it. Let's do... Whoa, there's a lot of stuff here. Man, that... Passenger gate. There's a lot of stuff here. Regional cargo terminal. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess that works. Ramp with street access. Maybe we do this one? Maybe like that. And then... Wait. Oh wait, what am I... Hang on a second. Did I place down the wrong one here? I wanted the... Dude, what am I doing? This is the one that I want, right? This is cargo? No. What? Cargo... Where are the cargo ones? What does RA and GA mean? Regional airfield... GA. GA. What does GA mean? To be honest, I don't know what GA means. Could probably figure it out if I tried really hard and thought about it. This one has a helipad on it. You see that description? Helipad? That's cool. Ramp with street access. Okay, which ones of these are cargo? Gate, jetway. Dude, I don't... Oh. I get paralyzed with indecision for things that literally don't matter at all. Okay, we just gotta place down a couple things, I guess. That's probably fine. What is this? I'm just curious on what these look like. Like, is this... Where do I connect? Where do I connect in? Oh, I can connect in all these. Okay. Alright, I think. I feel like we're not gonna need... Like, which one is the passenger? Is this one the passenger? That's passenger, I guess. Cargo, passenger, and this is just a blank. Do we need the blank slate right there? I don't think so. There's so much stuff to play around with. Regional airport with ATC. That's passenger terminal. That's passenger terminal. This passenger terminal, it says right around there. Okay, so I think... Yeah, I guess cargo terminal is what we're going for. Let's do that, and let's just do an empty one. Okay, I think that's as good as we're gonna do. And now we can... Where are we gonna connect this in? I think we're gonna have to go... this is not gonna be my prettiest design, but it kind of works with the land we have here. So maybe we could do... I mean, we're gonna have to go around like this. Perfect. Perfect. Great. And let's make our little... This is gonna be both bus and cargo. Look, we're still unlocking this train. I feel like we unlocked that train like a decade ago or something. Wow, it's 1980. By the way, welcome, episode 42, 1980. $1.792 billion. Didn't we start the episode with $1.4 billion? We're making like hundreds of $1 million per episode now. That's pretty crazy. And let's do... I kind of like these just pre-made truck stations. It makes it really easy for me. I don't have to think that hard. Maybe same thing for... What does this bus tram stop look like? This fun? I don't think we've used this yet. Let's use this one. Dover's just getting all sorts of cool special stuff. They got this cool special airport. Got this cool special bus station that we haven't used yet. I like it. Look at these nice little umbrellas. That's going to be a nice little picnic for someone. And now I think we can just... Maybe we make this one a 4-lane road because the trucks and buses will be going to different places. And then that is going to have to be upgraded for sure. And the rest of this can at least be 2-lane. And Dover, get ready. You're going to have deliveries and passenger service now. Hope you're excited. Maybe this is just a single lane. I don't think we're ever going to have that much demand here. I still feel like the cost of these are just silly, like 1.9K, $1,000, $2,000. That's cheap. So this is gonna be refined oil, cargo truck, Dover, refined oil, and this is the only goods we have on Dover Island. So we're not going to need that many trucks. I still feel like there should be a modern day road depot, because all these road depots are old. Like these are from the 1850s. But I don't know, maybe that's fine, I guess? Question mark? Look at these tiny little guys. I don't think we have any of this one. Let's do this one. Let's do... Great, refined oil, and we need to make a bus route at Dover. I feel like Dover is small enough that it would benefit Maybe we make a... Let's connect the dots here and then make a little loop. Even after that last episode we did on buses, I still don't really know what the most efficient bus route is. Maybe we could do... I feel like Dover's never going to be that big. Let's try this one. I say as Dover's never going to be that big, we grab a giant bus station. But I like the vibe. Has a little building in it. Maybe we put them on this little lagoon right here. Kind of fun. Sure. Okay, so let's just do some basic bus stops. Let's tram stop. Let's do like this way. And dude, this city just like lends itself to a loop. Like, can we really do anything but a loop here? Oh, autosave. My saves take a while to actually go through now. Do we... Oh, look, there's just like a random truck. Elliot. Young Watson. Dover, Dover, Dover. Okay, one more bus station. Actually, that's probably just about good. Maybe we do one more, like, down yonder. I don't know if that's... It might be overkill. Alright, let's do this. And then let's move that bus station just a little bit further down the road. And just a real quick bus route. Bam, 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 bam. And I am just going to do my little shortcut loop thing. I don't know if this is probably like a bad habit, but it's working for me. Dover. Something like this. Cool. Dover Annex. And then let's do something like that. Dover Central. Looks good to me. And then let's send him over to maybe like 4 by default. And then I'm guessing if I think I'm doing this right. If we do this right, I'm guessing there will be a big backlog for people to get off Dover, because it doesn't just unlock one city, it unlocks the entire map. If we connect all this in, I guess we'll fly him over here. But since this is connected into the rest of the map, it'll immediately unlock all the other cities that we have connected to the network for Dover. So I think that's going to mean there's going to be a mass exodus from Dover. And let's put some buses on him. I like these buses a lot for some reason. Yeah, I like these ones a lot. I like the green one, but I don't think we have any gray. Let's do something like this. Passenger bus Dover. And we can name this. Whoops. Passenger bus Dover. Airport. Airport shuttle, maybe, I think is what we've been calling it. And so the passengers are connected in. We just need to buy the planes now. Let's also actually do truck deliveries, because I forgot that a little while ago. I think I forgot that. Let's do delivery, sure, like this, and then something like that. Looks like we have industries over here. Really? Sure, we can support the industry over here, why not? And just a quick little truck delivery line. Something like this, and then something like that. And then if any more goods start popping up across the city, hopefully they'll be in range of, this guy should be servicing like over here if the city ever grows. So that should be good. And yeah, I mean, looks pretty good. Cargo truck, Dover, deliveries, and now I think we're ready to buy planes. Some people demand going off within Dover itself. And yeah, let's go ahead and buy some planes. So I think, is this small planes? I feel like this is a small plane exclusive. It's gonna be, I can't imagine a big plane landing there. So let's do small planes. Passenger plane has to go here because the other airport we just built doesn't have passenger planes. So let's do this. Just looks like a puddle hopper to me. Is this large? Large. Wow, is this the only small passenger plane we have? I guess the Junkers. That thing is old. Yeah, 2 years away from retiring that. So yeah, this one's cool anyway. Sure. Oh, gotta make a line for him. Let's do... oh, okay, great. This one. Over to there. And this will be passenger plane. Dover. Great. And then how about what colors do we have? We have a light red, we have a teal, purple, green, orange? Sure, orange. Okay, cool. And is this really called the bus tram station? Castle Airport passenger plane. What's this called? Castle Airport. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it'll be self-evident whichever line we're clicking on. So that's probably good. Yeah, sure. Okay, great. And let's see, what terminal do we want them on? Let's put them on 4 so that the people have to walk. I mean, does that mean we could put them on 2? I don't know, dude. Doesn't matter that much. And cool, yeah, let's put them there and then see if the passenger demand pipes up. I think they will. Yeah, dude, these planes are cool, man. This is a cool. Oh, wait, stop. No, you do not have clear. Repeat, you're not in the clear. Oh. Whoa. Oh, we have the hangar on the cargo side. So I guess the passenger planes have to take off from the cargo runway, which is already congested, which isn't helpful, but whatever. So let's see. Those guys have rolled off the line. We should have demand for other cities, question mark? Oh, we don't have a bus on this one. I'm glad we're double checking. Oh man, are the Greyhounds? No, we lost the Greyhounds. That's the most Greyhoundy looking. How about this one? Or we could do the school bus. Denver Airport Shuttle. Or not Denver, Dover. Let's see what this one looks like. I mean, it's fine. It's not really what I think of as like a island hopper. Or, cross. Like, this is what I think of as like an inner city bus, not really a cross island bus, but I mean, it's fine. It looks good. Interior is pretty clean. Got a nice little spare tire on the back. Now do we have demand? Or destination, rather. No? There's a bus on that. 2 planes. I don't know. Give them a minute. They'll figure it out. Hopefully. Let's put in some cargo planes. And the cargo plane we are going to put at our new airport. Because again, we just don't have the capacity for the other one. And wow, it's really laggy. We used the right runway already. We have not used the left runway. Let's do the west runway and then connect into Dover. And I don't think we've used a brown yet. A lot of different colors going on here, but I think it works. And oh, okay, you can go to both. 1, or you can use 2, and then Wade Bridge. How about 2? Doesn't really matter too much. We do have a runway here, so let's do, again, I think we're going to need to do small cargo. Large, 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 large. Well, this is bad. I mean, let's see if we can use a large, I guess? Oh, we can use large. Okay. Alright, well, let's just stay within the theme a little bit. So let's not do, like, too large, but that one doesn't look too large to me. Cargo plane Dover. This one doesn't look too large. Like, this seems like it could land on that tiny little runway we have. It's definitely smaller than the Canadian Air. It's really big. It's still 4-engine though. And I think, yeah, if we did this right, we should start seeing demand pipe up around the map. Or suppliers, I guess. Yeah, sweet. We have a bunch of suppliers. And that means our Dover should also have suppliers. If we put trucks on them. So again, glad we're being thorough. Let's put trucks on the deliveries line. And let's do not something too big. What don't we have yet? 1995, 1995, 1987. Okay, sure. We can do this red one. Why not? Start with 5. Why not? Dover deliveries. I don't think we've used any of these ones yet. How fast do they go? 60? Okay, so kind of slow. Dude, that is not a truck from the 1980s. I'm sorry, we gotta switch this out. I guess we can just use this? Do these carry all cargo? Let's do like... Let's replace 4 of them with that, and then we could do one as this little guy. Okay, so we have... They're so cute. Look at them. It's so small. Okay, so I think that works. I think these guys carry everything except for fuel and stuff. Yada yada yada. That looks pretty good. I see refined goods. I see raw goods. Yeah, I think that's everything except fuel. And we have a couple of these small boys carrying fuel. We actually, I mean, we don't even have fuel yet, but if we ever get a fuel demand there, I don't want to worry about it. It would make more sense just to do that one. This all cargo truck. I mean, it would make a lot more sense. Alright, we can... I don't know, but they're so cute. Look at them. I'm going to leave them. Oh, look, they're even part of this mod. This airport mod. Oh, plane just landed. Hey, our first plane. But yeah, look, the modded airport has this random truck. I don't think this is base game. Actually, it might be base game, since it's in that mod. Outside Japan. Maybe it is base game. And that's why the mod maker was able to use this asset in the airport. But this airport's cool. Yeah, no, I like this one. And maybe, I can be honest, I don't think we need 2 planes on this one. Oh, we have our first person leaving. Let's just sell this one. And then this guy is still taking off. Still taking off. How did the other one land if this one's still taking off? It's crazy. I guess the airport congestion made him take off from the cargo runway, so... But anyhow, yeah, there we have it. Second international airport. I could get the plane in the camera view. It's very sensitive. But yeah, there we go. Cool. Well, I think that'll do it for this one. In the next one, again, Layton is going to be kind of a task because there's so many industries, so maybe we set up shipping or something. But we're definitely coming for this one in the next episode. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.